What's up everybody, welcome back to another Overwatch League discussion video. Today guys, I wanted to quickly just go over the recent events that occurred for Team South Korea and their Overwatch World Cup team, because I'm sure as you all have heard from this crazy breaking news, they have lost 3 of their players that are on their 7-man roster. Arc, Saebyeolbe, and of course Meko, all members of New York Excelsior, have decided to step away from Team South Korea. And according to Saebyeolbe on his stream, this happened because of some personal reasons and maybe some team issues as well. I'm pretty sure that's what's going on. Maybe there's some other details I'm missing. If so, make sure to let me know in the comment section. But this is some pretty big stuff, guys, and I want to talk about it real quick. So let's start off by breaking down the replacements. So Fury will be replacing Meko at off-tank. Animo will be replacing Arc at main support. And then, of course, Saebyeolbe is being replaced by Fleta on the bench. Obviously, I don't think Fleta is going to be playing that much because, you know, Libero and Carpe are clearly the 2 starters on the team. It's been like that. Saebyeolbe saw, like, no playtime. It's whatever, though. But this could have a potential impact on South Korea in a negative way. I'm not saying that there's no chance in hell now that they're going to win Overwatch World Cup 2018. I'm not saying anything like that. They're definitely still one of the favorites, but the chemistry of this team is definitely going to take a hit. That's for sure. I'm not sure how long this new looking team has been practicing with one another. It could have been for a long time after the group stage happened for all we know, but at the same time, maybe they just started practicing with one another a little while ago before the news came out. I'm really not too sure about that. Hopefully we find out more info about that soon, and if you do know anything about that, make sure to let me know in the comment section. But anyway, this could potentially hurt their chemistry. It's not exactly easy for new guys to just start playing with one another and just immediately click with each other. Obviously, they all have a little bit of experience playing with each other if they all competed with one another to make it onto the original team for the 2018 South Korean World Cup team. But something tells me it's going to be a little difficult for these guys to gel together, because if Fury, Animo, and Fleta, no offense to them, they're amazing players, if they were actually good enough, they probably would have made the team. Like, if the coaches saw what they wanted from these guys, they would have made the team. So obviously they're like the tier 2 guys. They're the B team, if you will, which obviously isn't that bad considering how amazing these guys are, like I've been saying, but still, it's definitely going to take a little while for guys like Fate and Fury to get along, you know, coordinate their dives, or if they're on a Rissa Hog or whatever, it's going to take a little bit for them to communicate and get the hang of it. Obviously, Animo and Jonek are going to have no trouble communicating with one another because they're teammates, and the same can be said with Animo and Libero. They're all part of NYXL, but with Meko, Saebyeolbe, and Arc gone, you kind of feel like they're, for one, missing that leadership, because Saebyeolbe was the clear leader on NYXL, and he was definitely one of the leaders on the 2017 Overwatch World Cup team. But also, they're just missing that NYXL chemistry. Most of their team consisted of NYXL players now, but now they're a bit more diverse since they only have Libero and Animo and Jonek. So only 3 members on the team consist of NYXL. And then obviously Fate's from LA Valiant, Fury's from London Spitfire, and Carpe is from the Fusion. So the question's going to be, can Animo really hit it off with guys like Fate and Fury and Carpe? Can he get along with those guys and really find his groove with them, really get into the flow of things, have that good chemistry? And then the same with Fury. Can he get along with the rest of the team? Because he really has no experience playing with any of these guys, except for, like I said, when he was trying to make it onto the original South Korean team. That's it. And while in the end, I think chemistry probably won't be too much of a problem, these are all what ifs. These are all just potential outcomes that could happen. I think that if they are suffering a little bit from chemistry because they haven't had enough time to work with one another, a really strong team like France or Finland, perhaps, maybe even the United States, could end up taking them down. They could take advantage of that, and since they're all united together and they have that really strong chemistry with one another, they could really end up pushing South Korea to their limits and defeating them potentially. Am I saying that's definitely going to happen? No. I'm not saying that at all. Don't get mad at me. South Korea is probably still the favorite to win this thing, but this is a little bit of a setback, definitely. This will hurt them. Like, Arc is one of the best main supports in the world. Some might even argue, you know, he's at the very least the best Mercy. He's one of the best Lucios. He's just an all-around god. Animo is also really good, but it really felt like he was only super good on Mercy, and since Mercy really isn't that meta right now, I'm not sure how that's going to work out. And To be honest, I think Fury's actually a little bit of an upgrade over Meko. I feel like Fury was playing better towards the end of Overwatch League Season 1, which is a good thing. He's riding off of his hot streak. He's the Season 1 champs along with the London Spitfire. He's feeling good. Hopefully he'll be able to carry those good vibes onto the team and bring that winner's mentality onto the roster. But overall, let me know what you guys think of this. I think that's where I'm going to end the video now. I've been rambling for long enough. I apologize for the lack of detail in this video and just how short it was. I'm kind of pressed for time, and I wanted to sit down and make this video as soon as possible. I'm literally recording it the night of the news dropping, and it'll probably go up the next day or something, but this is like the only time I'm going to have any sort of time to sit down and make the video. And if I did make this video at a later time, it would be, I don't know how much later, and I'd probably forget about things I wanted to say. So I wanted to just ramble and talk about everything at once really quick in this video. I promise that the next video that has to do with Overwatch League will be more in-depth. So thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. It means the world to me that you take time out of your day or night to watch my content. And if you watch to the end of this video, you're the real MVP. I love you so much. If you enjoyed this content, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you're new, and hit the bell and enable notifications so you don't miss my next upload. And until the next one, I'll see all of you guys later. I'm out. Peace.